Oh, my girl Tamara. She got that cut, and baby done took on a whole nother identity all in itself, right? It's like she got that cut, and that cut just done brought out who she truly is. All right. Right now, let's start off with her and Pastor Chris. And Pastor Chris basically asking her, Tamara, why ain't see you at the church? Like, what's going on? Like, yeah, come to think of it, I ain't seeing a lot of people at the church. You know, the front row used to be full and it's a little empty. Like, what's going on? So her and Pastor Chris is sitting there talking about her and Anthony, situation and how they aren't doing well because the family done drawn a little attention. And Pastor I told you, yeah, I picked up on that when I was at the house with you and the mother, what was going on. So I totally get it. So she basically tells him that she's rubbing his family the wrong way and maybe she don't want to cause a lot of drama to his family and cause problems where there should not be none. But Pastor Chris quickly gives her a word, and that was definitely a word from the Lord when he said, right now, Anthony is being tested. He's being tested by his faith. He's being tested by his own words. And that's what the Bible says. The Bible says that you will be judged by your own words. Your words, what proceed out of your mouth, and the actions of your life shall judge you. So even when it comes down to speaking the words, we judge ourselves, really. Our words will come back to judge us. And what is happening with Pastor assistant pastor, pastor number two, like they like to call him, but pastor none the same. What is happening with him is he's preaching and he's telling the word to the congregation, but are you living it? Are you taking in what you are dishing out? And so whenever you do something for God, God is going to put you through what is called a test. You're going to have to be tested on your words, on your faith, on what you said you believe, and that is what is happening. So he is giving Tamara encouragement not to quite walk away from the pastor right now, because if there was ever a time he needed you, that time was now. And let's talk about Tamara, because see, I know the meaning of Tamara. Tamara is a Hebrew word because that is my name. My name is Tamara, and it is derived from Tamar in the Bible. And in Tamar, she was a sister that had to bear a child through incest, so to speak. Anyway, Tamar comes from the Hebrew word meaning palm tree, which is also strength. It waves. When the wind blows on a palm tree, it do not break or bend because of its strength. And you become strengthened in the Lord. And that's where Tamar or Tamir got her name from. And she's going to need all of that because she's living a double life, so to speak, as she goes behind her real man, D, from the west side. Now, I like how they're trying to kind of give her an alter ego, so to speak, and bring out that other side of her. Because just like the pastor said about the assistant pastor, it also can apply to Tamara as well, because you put D down far as when you were trying to get with the pastor about his lifestyle and what's happening now. Oh, Gangsta Boo done came out. It's crazy because that was my nickname, but instead of Gangsta Boo, it was Gangsta Bang. Okay. All right, so because that's just the lifestyle that I kind of had at one point in my life, or who I hung around, should I say. But no, thank God for deliverance. But she pulled up on that cousin and said, "Hey, Bree Bree, where you been?" Well, we all know from the hood what type of what's up with that. And typically it's you about to get checked or you about to get stumped. Okay. But she took another route with this. Then she basically trying to warn her. I told you to stay away. You got this stuff started and you done escalated this to a whole different level where it did not have to be. Right? And so they exchange words about what is actually happening. And she's trying to give her warning. But like I said, it's like that haircut done brought another person out of Tamara. And now it is D and T from the west side taking care of and setting everything straight. Because that mama done called the cops on D and his people, and D done put a hit out for her ex-man that pastor's trying to tell her to stick around with. I think we're getting ready to see who Pastor Anthony really is. His past life, what he ran from, is now about to hit him smack dead in the face in his current life because of who he attached himself to, where he should have been a minister and just preached the word. And if she was his, allowed that relationship between her and D to go its way, and then God would have brought her back to him. But we're going to see how this is all going to pan out on here. We're going to watch this because this is very interesting to me to see how this is getting ready to unfold. Because we know how Wayne likes to do, right? Okay, so go ahead and put your comments in the comment section. As always, be your brothers and your sisters keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. See you in the comments. Toodles.